So it's been 4 weeks. 4 weeks almost to the minute that I drove away from my office after having a lovely breakfast with my team, dropping a great colleague name off at the door, and drove away from my corporate life. 4 weeks. 4 weeks of doing these daily walks. I'm looking down, I've got a crossing to go over here. Yeah, 4 weeks of doing these daily walks. 4 weeks of making videos, 4 weeks of, I guess, decompressing, de-stressing, getting used to a new life. And we'll just walk over here. There's a car coming. Just let them by, keep out the mud. So yeah, it's been 4 weeks and it's flown by, and I guess it's no longer a holiday, is it? It's sort of gone beyond, it's gone beyond that holiday, you know, a couple of weeks off, 3 weeks off even. One of my old team, she used to like long holidays, 3 weeks, 3 and a bit weeks, and it's sort of gone beyond that now. It's now sort of become a reality. Starting to get into new routines. I'm actually getting up a bit later. First few weeks I was up at sort of 7:30, which was more or less the time I used to get up when I was working from home. I used to get up at 10 to 5 when I had to go into the office, but anyway, getting up like 7:30, and actually I've now found myself getting up at 8:30 and probably could stay in bed till 9:30 actually. I'm only getting up because I know the cats are going to be sat there thinking we've abandoned them and they'll never survive the day, although they've got a bowl full of biscuits. So yeah, it's been interesting, sort of I don't know, slowing down, decompressing, getting into new habits which I'm enjoying. I mean, the walk this morning, I'm doing this now at the end of my walk pretty much, and it's just lovely. It's so quiet. It's not a nice day. I mean, it's cloudy, it's not raining, although I think it's going to rain a lot later. Nick's out in the garden sorting out her seed potatoes. It's just, I think it's everything we wanted. You know, it's quiet, we're remote but not isolated. Yeah, it's just lovely. Okay, it's hard to express, but I do feel like I've decompressed quite a lot. Not really thinking about work. I've got some contact at work still, and it's lovely to try and sort of help ex-colleagues, but I'm just not missing it. Just not missing it. I'd be happy, well, hopefully, to do this for a long time. I like doing the videos. I've got another YouTube channel, which is essentially me indoors, which is why I wanted to start this one, because this is me outdoors. So I want to try and get a balance. So I have another YouTube channel, so I do daily videos for that. So, you know, I don't feel like I've got nothing to do, and I'm just really looking forward to the summer. We'll have the doors and windows open and lots of warmth, and just, you know, going for walks in different places. I'm really looking forward to that. Yeah, I've just got a lot to look forward to, really, feels like. So yeah, that's it anyway. A bit of a ramble. It's like, it is essentially, it was like 11:15, 11:20 4 weeks ago, and it's 11:30 now. 4 weeks, yeah. And also, time's flown. That's like a month, isn't it? Suddenly just gone. And there aren't that many left when you start to think about it. You know, how many weeks, how many months, how many years are left, and it's important to, I guess, make the most of the ones you got, and not wait for things, but actually do things. I think that's a motto. Yeah. Don't wait till tomorrow, because tomorrow is not guaranteed, is it? So I guess, yeah, got to get on with things. Anyway, that's it for me. I'll finish my walk, not got far to go now. Yeah, hopefully I'll see you next time. Well, I can't go for a walk today because my cat has followed me. In we go. Back home. Come on, honey. Yep, come on. We're home. Oh dear. You're not helping with my walking every day. What am I going to do with you? Yeah, we're home. Well, I managed to escape. So we were able to do a walk today. That's Honey. She used to do this where we used to live, and she'd try and come out, and we'd have to put little treats down and then run out the house and hide around the corner and all sorts of stuff. Otherwise she'd just follow us round, and she'd get more and more upset the further away from home we'd get, although she'd keep on following us. And obviously we didn't want to do that with roads and everything around, so we'd have to keep turning back and then put her in the house. We even locked the cat flap at one point to stop her coming out. And today we've got Nick is in the garden, so we got a couple of the cats out in the garden. Honey was there. I said goodbye. Halfway up the road, there she is. I'm going to just have a quick check, make sure she's not following me. No, I don't think she is. I think I'm okay. So Nick grabbed her, and I made my escape. So yeah, I don't know, cats are funny. So she used to follow us, get upset that we were walking away, but keep on following. So I'm not sure what goes on in a cat's mind, but it's always nice. Anyway, what a beautiful day. I'm really pleased to be out for a walk today after the days we have been having. Beautiful sunshine, clear blue skies, you can see. Just a lovely day to be out. Now, I'm not going to say we've turned a corner. I've made that mistake. I've learnt my lesson, but it does feel like a nice early day of spring. So maybe we're getting there. Really looking forward to a nice summer. Seeing how all the trees change, and we've moved into this new house. We moved in at the end of summer, so we've not had a summer there, and we don't know what plants are in the garden, so we're being very careful not to dig anything because we don't know what's going to pop up. So probably, oh, there's a little bit of metal down there. Let's just move that off the road. Sure someone will come back for that. Yeah, so we're not sure what's in the garden, so we're going to go dig in and dig up stuff that's going to come out. So crocuses, snowdrops, daffodils, we've got loads and loads of all of those coming up. We don't know what else is going to come up, so Nick's looking forward to that. I mean, she's the gardener, but she's really looking forward to that, and I'll be there to help, hopefully, with a bit of the labour in between doing all my other stuff that I like to do, along with my walks. And hopefully we can sort of get the garden into some sort of shape, and we can show you that one day. And if they do one of those open garden things, well, we might do that as well, although we are a little bit remote from the main village, so I guess whether people would drive out to see it, and there's not really anywhere to park. But anyway, that's all to come. So I'm going to make the most of today. It's a lovely day to be out for a walk. Seems to be a bit of traffic though. It's not busy today for some reason. I think there might be talking of potholes, maybe they've shut another road and people are coming through here, I'm not sure. But anyway, I'm going to sign off, finish my walk, and hopefully see you next time. I've always been a big fan of the 80-20 rule. So that's where you put in 20% of the effort to get 80% of the results, and that last 20% of the results takes 80% of the effort. So there's lots of different phrases, like perfection is the enemy of the good. If you're striving for perfection, you never quite get there. So the 80-20 rule is actually you can get most of the result with that initial effort, and it's only if you really want to get perfection, or that last 10-20% of the result, you have to put in an awful lot of effort to get there. So 80-20, I've sort of lived my life by that maxim in my working life and personal life. And it got me thinking about money, because recently sort of left my corporate job. Our income as a family has certainly gone down significantly, but we're happy with that, because actually when is enough, you know, to get that last bit of income, the amount of effort that had to go in to get there it just wasn't worth it. So actually, you know, if you're buying something, do you buy new, do you buy second hand? Do you buy new, 100%, it's perfect. Actually, you can buy stuff second hand, it's nearly there, it's nearly the same experience, but you know, often it can cost you half or less of what something new might cost. It's a bit of effort to find it and get it delivered or whatever it happens to be, but isn't that worth it? And actually I'm quite enjoying sort of that make do and mend and looking for bargains and not throwing money away just for that ease. And I'm quite enjoying that, and it's amazing actually how much further you can make your money go if you're prepared to sacrifice a little bit. Move this, there's a big branch, well I say big branch, there's a branch on the road, so we'll just move this to the side, out the way. Car just went over it, that would certainly get stuck under my car. So yeah, so I was just thinking I need to get a ride-on lawnmower for our garden. I've said it a few times, spring is around the corner, so we're going to have to start mowing the lawns. And you know, we could buy one new, it'd be lovely, it'd be delivered, it'd be ours, or look on Facebook Marketplace, get one for half the price. A little bit of effort in picking it up, but actually, you know, we're going to get 80% of that experience of a new lawnmower, maybe not 20% of the price, but half the price. So yeah, the 80-20 rule, I think you can apply it to lots of different things, but certainly for me, you know, even making these videos, I could rehearse, I could script, I could practice, I could do many takes, and they might be a little bit better. But actually, I think it would lose their genuineness, because this is my stream of consciousness, my ramblings, and I think if I rehearsed, it would certainly show through. But you know, I think I'm getting quite a bit of the effect with, you know, not too much effort in rehearsing and doing stuff behind the scenes, but I'll let you be the judge of that. You might think I need to rehearse and practice a bit more. Anyway, it's a windy day today, lots of wind about. Hopefully I'll get home without losing my hat today, and I'm going to finish my walk, and hopefully I'll see you next time. So I just wanted to share, I was just still finishing my walk, and someone stopped and said, "Oh, are you looking for potholes?" Well, fantastic, they've seen my video. So we stopped, had a little chat. He was actually in the pothole video, his car was driving by. I didn't get your name, but if you see me again, then do stop and wave and say hello. So I thought I'd just share that, that's quite funny. Not happened before. My other YouTube channel, I get recognised a fair bit online, but not in person, so that was lovely. That made my day. And yeah, you don't have to go far hunting for huge great potholes everywhere. Not raining, but the potholes are still there. Anyway, just thought I'd share that. Hopefully I'll see you next time. So, a bit of a bonus. I've just come back from my walk, and you'll hear in the video that I thought my camera had turned off. Actually, I hadn't even turned my camera on. So, just to make this make sense, I was talking about how quiet it is living in the country, how nice that is. You heard the birds at the start, really making quite a lot of noise. And there was an awful lot of noise in the countryside. You got the cows, you got the sheep, farm equipment, birds, all sorts of stuff going on. But it's a completely different vibe to a busy city or living near a road or railway or all those sorts of things. But it's not deathly silent all the time. At night, pretty much it is. Get the owls,
twit-twooing, but most of the time it's pretty quiet, and we're just really enjoying that. I guess if you're used to the hubbub of a city, then it might be a bit disconcerting. But as I say in the video, if you ever get a chance to experience it, then do get out into the countryside, and I think you'll really enjoy it. Anyway, on with the video. I've put this in just to help it make sense, and you can see I'm doing a little bit of editing of the video as we speak. Anyway, hopefully I'll see you next time.
Well, I was just saying beautiful quiet and my camera shut down, so I don't know. I'll find out in the edit if this has worked. But anyway, it's beautifully quiet. It's what we wanted. As you can see, the roads are pretty quiet, although there always seems to be a car coming whenever I'm doing one of these videos. But yeah, it's just wonderful. I'd recommend it. If you live in a city and get the chance to go out to the country for a weekend or a week, then do it. I mean, you know, the hubbub of a city's got its own appeal, but the peace and quiet out here is certainly what we're looking for. Anyway, I'm going up a hill. I need to do more exercise. That's why I'm doing this every day. It's for my physical health, but also my mental health. It's just so nice. I did the video about decompressing. Just doing this really helps with that. Gets you back to nature a little bit, and also the stresses of the world just fall away, I find anyway. Right, I'm going to finish off, and hopefully I'll see you next time. I'm not sure what the bird was. It's a bit like, it feels like an episode of Jurassic Park, following the dinosaur footprints. So clearly some very soft mud at the edge. And there the bird's gone. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Well, it's dry, but it's damp everywhere. Not too cold, so not too bad a day to be out walking. Anyway, excited for this weekend. It's the World Superbike racing in Australia. So that means the racing season starting. We've got the Formula 1 testing going on. We've got the World Superbikes, as I said. We've got MotoGP coming up. So hopefully a year and a summer feast of motorcycle racing. Just whilst I'm talking, I've just noticed on my walk round, I keep seeing these things on the road. So somebody's been round, and I think they're marking off all the draining. So you can see, and there's some outside where I live, and there's some I noticed on the road. So I guess with all the rain we've been having and the flooding and all the rest of it, somebody's come round from the council, I'm guessing, or the water company, to mark some stuff up that maybe they're going to do some stuff with. Who knows? Anyway, where was I? Yeah, so looking forward to racing. I like my racing, motor racing. A bit of a petrol head, but I'll be watching it on catch up. I'll be watching highlights rather than the whole thing. I think gone are the days of me and my dad getting up at 3 in the morning to watch Formula 1 on TV with Murray Walker and James Hunt. Those days are long gone. I should be doing it at a time to suit me. I'll be watching highlights rather than the full race, probably, because actually the full races do get a bit dull. I quite like the highlights. But it's a different world, isn't it? It's completely different to how it used to be, where sort of the whole nation would sit down to watch something, whereas now we just watch it whenever we want. I hadn't twigged, but the Olympics are on at the moment. I haven't watched any. Used to, years ago. We used to watch the skiing, watch Ski Sunday, but I only noticed it because it had made sort of the main news. I think it's the Canadian curlers and the allegations of cheating, pushing the stone twice, I think. Anyway, I just happened to notice that. I thought, oh, what? Didn't realise the Olympics were on. For some people, that's their passion. they'll have been excited about it for months and they'll be watching it all. For me, just not really interested in it at all. But motor racing, completely different story. And I suspect the people that are interested in the Olympics might not be interested in motor racing. So each to their own. And I guess it's good, isn't it? If we all like the same thing, life would be very, very dull. So yeah, that's my plan this weekend, is to work out where it's being shown on TV, setting up my satellite recorder to record it, and probably I guess I get to watch it next week, and then it's a weekend of avoiding the results, avoiding Facebook, trying to avoid seeing what happened, because unfortunately these days people do love to share results, which is a bit of a shame when you're waiting to watch it. I find that with Formula 1 it's really difficult to avoid seeing the results. It's a bit like that Likely Lads episode, wasn't it, where they were trying to avoid the football results, only to find out at the end of the day that the game had been cancelled. Oh gosh, that's showing my age, isn't it? I don't think I watched it first time round, probably a repeat. But anyway, lovely day. I'm going to carry on my walk, a bit of reminiscing, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow.